What's up guys, Lorcana here again from MKAU Gaming. As usual, bringing you the latest and greatest in gaming news and reviews. Once again, thanks to the team at Disney Lorcana, we have an unboxing video for you. This time it is 2 of the single player decks from Archazia's Island. So, for those who haven't joined us before, this is a pre-made deck. They do normally come with a bonus booster pack. However, these are pre-sale samples, so there is a chance, based on a previous experience, that we may not actually get this in the box. This gives us a bit of a rundown as to what we'll actually receive. So we get a single player deck, which is made of 60 cards, 2 of which are foil. We get 11 damage counters, a paper playmat, a paper tracker token, and the game rules. Also note, again, plus the 1 booster pack of 12 randomized cards, which we may not get because this is a pre-sale sample pack. So we're going to dive right in, and we're going to start off with, I want to say Beauty and the Beast. I know they've actually got names, but I can't remember them. And then we'll do Iago and Jafar. Alright, so starting us off with Beauty and the Beast, we have a Ruby Sapphire combination deck. These ones, not exactly the easiest packs to open, but that's alright. We're not here for the pack, we are here for what's inside. So if I can actually open this on camera, we'll dive in and we'll have a look. So bear with me while I struggle with some incredibly strong glue. I think most people would probably just absolutely tear it. But here we are making a video, watching me struggle opening a box of cards. Right, so popping this on out. I've got everything out of here. We have our cards, this time wrapped in a waxy paper. We have our tokens here, as well as our paper tracker, which works hand in hand with the playmat that we'll show you soon. These are cardboard. They do just pop out. These ones actually pop out quite easily, which is nice. I know some different ones are a little bit harder, and I have a nasty habit of ripping those, but they actually came out really easily. So we'll pop those off to the side for the moment. Here we have our paper playmat. Alternatively, you can buy these. These things are fantastic. They're like a neoprene, much nicer to use. However, they don't have some of the stuff that our paper playmat has. For example, I do apologise that things are moving around. It's a little bit, I've got the fan on, so it's a little bit windy. But we have our tracker token, which follows our lore. We have a spot for our deck, our discard pile, our cards in play, and our inkwell. And then it is also double-sided. So if you prefer, we can have our deck up here, so on and so forth. But what we are actually here for is these. So I'm going to open these up, and we will be right back. We might even do some ASMR for you. So, starting us off, what I've done is I have gone through and I've removed the duplicated cards. This is a pre-built deck, as I mentioned. There are some cards that are duplicated. So, it's roughly half are duplicated, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It is a pre-made deck, like I said. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the cards that you do get within this pack And again, that's going to include some of these which are duplicates. So we start off with Belle, if the camera wants to focus. We then have the Beast, Maurice, Lyle Tiberius Rourke, and of course, if you do want to stop and have a look at any of these cards, please feel free to pause the video. So, Keita, all is found. We have Moana, a longboat, Sir Kay, the Ruby Coil, Maurice's Machine, the Beagle Boys, Gaëtan Moliere, I probably said that wrong, Mary, Jebediah Farnsworth, Cogsworth, Stabbington Brother without a patch, a Cybug from Wreck-It Ralph, Toby, Edgar Balthazar, an unconventional tool, a golden coin, or gold coin specifically. I want to say Chaka, but I probably pronounced that wrong. Donald Duck, Monsieur the Ark, probably said that wrong too. We have another Belle, but this one's different to the first one that we saw. Starters, this one's not shiny, the other one was. We have Robin Hood, a Helping Hand, Medal of Heroes, once again from Wreck-It Ralph, and Ever As Before. So, as you can see, if you haven't seen the Disney Lorcana stuff already, a lot of these are very heavily themed from the shows or the movies, but then they have other cards which are inspired by various things. But as always, the artwork is incredible. So we are now going to tidy up a little bit, move on to Jafar and Iago, and see what we get in here. Righto, so just as before, this is a Amethyst Steel combination deck. Again, they are supposed to include the booster pack, but this is a pre-sale sample. Same sort of deal, we're still getting our single player deck, 60 cards, including 2 foils, which is going to be Jafar and Iago. We've got our 11 damage counters as we saw before, the paper playmat, the paper tracker token, and the game rules. And when you purchase one of these, the 12 card randomized booster pack. But we'll crack this one open. We won't worry about looking at the tracker tokens or anything like that because we've seen those already. And we will dive right in. Once I can open this, we will dive right into the pack of cards. But so that you can see everything is out of there. And again, we have our quick start rules. I don't know if I showed those before, I do apologize. We have our paper playmat, and we have our tokens and trackers. But again, We'll open this up. I'll remove the duplicates so that we're just looking at the individual cards. Right, so once again, we have our cards. These are the individual cards. These are the duplicates. And we start off, if I can get that, we've got Jafar, for starters, as well as Iago. These are a little bit harder to read, so I do apologise. Madam Mim. If I can take one card at a time. Restoring the Crown. Raya. And as you can tell, the decks aren't necessarily separated into good and bad. Fazial. I apologise if I mispronounced that. I'm going to pronounce this one wrong too, so Kashkim. Amethyst Coil. Magical Maneuvers. A Giant Cobra. Arthur. Helga Sinclair. Mufasa. So again, prime example. It's not separated into good and bad like you may expect. Double Trouble. A training dummy. The Carpenter. Tanana. Again, probably mispronounced it, I do apologise. The Treasure Guardian. I want to say Tekar. Pain. Panic. Raja. A Very Merry on Birthday. Retrosphere. A Royal Guard. King Hubert. Akela. Hey. I'm probably pronouncing him wrong every time as well. Or her. Rusa, him. Razul. It's been a long time since I watched Aladdin. And another version of Jafar. So, there you have it, guys. That is the Disney Lorcana Archazia's Island. That's 2 of the available pre-built decks. Again, remember, on top of what you've seen here, for the Ruby Sapphire and the Amethyst Steel pre-built decks, what you will get in the box will also include a 12-pack booster, which will be just 12 randomized cards. But huge thank you to Disney Lorcana. Don't forget to check them out at your local gaming store. But otherwise, let us know in the comments below which card was your favourite, who else you're hoping to see come in the near future. I'm hoping for some Star Wars stuff. And yeah, let us know down in the comments below, guys. Have a great one. Cheers.